Okay, I just wanted to share with you how you can set up your LRP, how you can change your LRP, and how you can use your points and where to see what points or commissions that you've earned. So I'm just going to log in. When you log in, it automatically brings you onto your shop page, your shop tab. So across the top here, we've got the dashboard. If we click on that, okay, up here, it shows you your loyalty rewards points that you've got earned. So at the moment, I've got 22.57. I've just spent some at the end of last month, so that's why there's not many there at the moment. It also shows you percentage of where you're at. So I'm on 30% because I've been on LRP now for two and a bit years. When you start off, you're on 10%, and when you place an order over 50 PV each month, you then can accumulate your percentage. So for the first 3 months, you're on 10%. Then it goes up by increments of 5% every 3 months until you get to the 13th month, where it's then fixed at 30%. Okay, so that shows you what points you've got and what percentage of your order you're getting back, and that's percentage of your point value of your order you get back. In Australia, we do get our shipping back in points, but that's only for the Australian market. It's not for any other market. Okay, this shows you your earnings. So you can actually go into these little dots, and if you click on it, it opens up a PDF. It downloads a PDF for you to have a look at where your money's coming from. So that's the fast start bonus. This is from a business point of view, that's for anybody that if you've enrolled anybody or they've enrolled anybody, you're going to earn some fast start on the first 60 days of their enrollment. Then we come down, and this is the uni level. So this is what is paid out on a monthly basis, and this is based on the overall volume of your team and what rank you're at. Okay, then you've got some more reports down the bottom, which is to do with your volume, your enrollers, any advancements in rank. Okay, but I really just wanted to focus on, so here, this is where your earnings are. So under my earnings, now my balance is shown as 0 because I have mine automatically transferred into a bank account. And I would recommend that for anybody that gets to the rank of silver or above. But before that, your commissions will sit there. You can see exactly what you've got. Obviously, mine's in Australian dollars, depending on which market you're in. If it's in the UK, then it'll have it in sterling. And to use any of those commissions, which you can, when you've got your LRP set up in the system ready to go, rather than using your card to pay for it, you can call customer services and ask to use your commissions. If you haven't got enough to cover the order, you can use part commissions and part card payment. Okay, so now we'll go into the shop. Now I've already got an LRP set up in the system. So over here on the right-hand side, it shows that I've got an LRP scheduled to go out from the Australian shop. For those of you in the UK, you're not going to see Australian products, US products. You've just got one shop. You've got a lot more access to the products in the UK than what we have in Australia, hence why we have access to the US market products as well, for the few that we aren't able to get here in the Australian shop. Okay, so I want to create a new LRP order. So I'm going to set up a new one. Okay, so I'll choose the day that I want it to go out. So I'm going to choose the 15th of the month. If you order before the 15th of the month and you place an order of 125 PV, you then benefit from the product of the month, which you receive for free. And each month, doTERRA has a different product of the month. For the Australian market this month, it's Aroma Touch. It'll be a 5 ml Aroma Touch. Okay, so then we're going to add the products. So here, I can either type it up the top here. So if I want some Clary Calm, I can type in Clary Calm and it will bring it up there. And then I can just add that to my cart. And I can keep going. So I might want some, not breathe, Easier, which is Breathe in the UK. It's the same product, just different name for the Australian market. So Easier, the respiratory blend. So I can add that in. Okay, now I can obviously search here using the product name, but if I'm not sure, I can click on the single oil on this side or any of these other tabs. This is for the essential oils. And I can add arbor vitae, for instance, and basil. And then I might want to go and have a look at the kits. So I can go in and have a look at the kits here. Loyalty rewards kits. We've only got the one here in Australia. There's a lot more in the UK and the US. Got personal care. So I could go and have a look at the spa range. So we've got a few items. So I'll get another body wash and I might get another detoxifying mud mask. Okay, so I've got those in my cart. So now I need to go and view the totals. Just working that out. Okay, so it's got it that it wants to ship on the 15th of Feb. I have the option to ship it now if I really want to. It gives me my subtotal. Hasn't got the shipping on there yet. Gives me my GST. So it's giving me my point value. So that's where I get the 30% from, 30% of that figure. And I get to choose whether I want to pick up, that's the will call, whether I want it express posted or whether I want it just regular post. But I'm going to go in and review my cart. Okay, so in here it's got where it wants to be shipped to, email address, card details. Now, I've only got 22.57 points there. So there's only certain items. These haven't, it's not letting me use the points here because I haven't got enough points to cover the PV value of these oils. But I can use the points on the basil. Okay, so now it's telling me that if I want to pay for points, I have to process the order now, which I'm not going to do because I'm just setting this up to show you guys. Okay, but you'll see it's automatically deducted those points from there. My point value has gone down, so you've got to be mindful of that. If you're wanting to earn commissions, you need it over 100. If you're wanting that product of the month, you need it at 125. But if you're just wanting to move up the percentages, you just need it set 50 or above. And it can be shipped any day between the 1st and the 28th of the month. And it's got the value there of the oils. So I can do the subtotals and now it should give me the shipping. Okay, so there's the shipping. Now I said in Australia, we do get the shipping back in points. So I get 10 points back for that $9.95 spend. And that's just for here. Now I do get charged $3 for point redemption. So for me to use my points, I get charged $3. Now I would never ever place an order with using points for just 22 points. I save my points up and it might be where I'm spending maybe 200 or 300 points at a time and I'll pay the $3. So I might get $300 worth of oils for $3, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to remove the one that's got the points because otherwise it's going to force me to ship it now, which I don't want to do. When you change it, you've always got to do the view totals before you can move on. Okay, so now I'm going to go and continue. And I can either process the order now or I can process it on the 15th of February. So I'm going to use and it's telling me that I've earned 30.3 loyalty rewards points from this order. So I am going to schedule as processed, but I could click process now if I want to get the order straight away. Okay, so there's the order. Now I'm going to go back into that order to show you how you can, if you've got more than 2 in the system, you can go and cancel one of them. So I'm going to go back into this one. And here on the right-hand side, it's got cancel this LRP order. So I'm going to cancel this because it was just a dummy order to show how to set one up. Now, if I go into this order, this is the one that I have standing every month. Now, I can go in and I want some Clary Calm, so I can add to the order. You'll see that at the top, I can't cancel. once you can cancel if you've got more than one in the system, but you can't cancel the last one. If you want to cancel that, you need to call customer services. If you haven't got the number, please reach out and I can share the one relevant to your market. In Australia, it's Tuesday to Saturday that we're open, and it's, say, 9 till 5. On Tuesday to Friday, I think it's 9 till 12 or maybe 8 till 12 on a Saturday. In the UK, customer service is open from 1 till 9 p.m. Monday to Friday. The call centre is actually, it's a UK number or an Australian number that we ring, but it is actually the US that we speak to. So that's why the call times are slightly different, because it's when it's the daytime in the US. Okay, so I've added in a Clary Calm there, and I might decide that, oh, you know, this is the next month. So say this is rolled over from January. I can go in and I can remove the DDR Prime supplement. And I might want to add in a lip balm to take it over to the 125, because I like to get my product of the month. Okay, so I'm going to save those changes. So that's how you go in. You can go in and out. You can edit it as many times as you want. So we go back in now, and I want to change the date. So here is my options. Now up to the 15th, I get the product of the month. If it goes after, that's why it's in the black. You don't get the product of the month, but you can still place. You could have it on the 28th of the month. For whatever reason, your credit card doesn't go through, your order will go and automatically move you forward to the 28th of the following month. But say you still want your oils and it's the 30th of the month, you can go in and you can click ship now, even if you can't select you can't select past that 28th of the month. You can hit the ship now on the 30th of the month and get it on the day that you actually want it. Okay, so I could change it to the 11th of the month and save the changes there. Okay. I'm just going to go back in and edit that order back to how I had it set up. So I added in a lip balm, so I'll take that out. I added in a Clary Calm, and I took off the DDR Prime, so I'm going to go and add that back in. The DDR Prime is the Novo Prime in the European market. Okay, so that has me as I was. I'm just going to go back in and edit it back to the 15th. I'll probably go in at some point before then and do ship now, but for now I'll save it like that. Okay, so that's all saved. So that is pretty much how you change an LRP and how you can see what points you have to use and what commissions that you have earned. If you have any questions, reach out to me and I'm more than happy to do some more little videos to help you along. I'm hoping that that's helped you, and have a great day.